Hi there, I'm Budda and you're watching Dr. Guitar, a show for all you guitarists out there. In today's episode, I will be showing you one of my favorite guitars of all time, my Fender Telecaster American Vintage 52. This is probably one of my favorite sounding guitars. It's not as perfect as the Chop Tank, the next Chop Tank, in all senses, because it doesn't play as well, but tone wise it's freaking unbelievable. I really love it. I really love it. It's not original. I've done some changes, some minor and some huge. So the frets are not the original ones, which were the vintage ones, and they were too low for me. So I wasn't being able to play in this guitar, although I love the tone. I wasn't able to play it really good, especially from the 7th fret up, because the bendings were strange. The fretting was really strange. So I've changed it to Jescar frets, which are freaking unbelievable. I refretted it and the guitar is better than ever. My bridge pickup died on me, so I've replaced the original Fender pickups with Lindy Fralin Blue Special, and I've changed the neck too, so you can really see that the neck is not the usual Tele neck. It's a little brighter because it doesn't have the cap, the nickel cap, so it's a little brighter, a little closer to the Strat sound, which I really love more, and I prefer it. I think it's a better blend of the two pickups, instead of having a really dark one in the neck and a really bright one in the bridge. I think this blends better. And that's probably it. I just made a change, kind of a Muddy Waters change. So this is, these two knobs are from my Mesa Boogie Dual Caliber 50. They were the metal ones, but I've changed it to that ones. Muddy Water changed it to a Fender, probably Fender knobs, probably from the Twin Reverb or wherever. But I've changed it. I think it's a better fit, just static. I've also changed the jack, because this jack is deep into the guitar's body, and it's not easy to connect a 90 degrees jack like this one. So I've changed it for a stereo jack, which has a lot more, it really grabs the jack a lot better, and then it's harder to take it off accidentally. And I've installed too a push-pull on the tone pickup, on the tone knob, sorry, which takes this pickup and inverts the phase. So I have in the middle position, I have an out-of-phase vintage blues thing. And that's probably it. With this set, even changing the pickups didn't change the guitar tone a lot. I think guitars have a tone on their own, and there's really few things you can do to improve it. It's more a question of feel, it's more a question of little details, but the core tone, I think it stays the same. I've changed it in my Les Paul, I've changed pickups 2 or 3 times, and the character of the guitar still remains the same, with a little to the left, a little to the right, but the main character of the guitar stays the same. And it happened with this. I was really frustrated when my bridge pickup died, because I really loved it. But when I've changed pickups, I was like, okay, nothing really has changed. What has made it, what have a huge impact on my playing was the frets. I wasn't aware of it, but since I've changed the frets, this guitar is like 10 times better, because it plays a lot better. I think it sounds better too. It has a little more harmonics into it, and I really love it. I'm really loving the guitar. So let's go clean channel on the Royal Reverb, Royal Atlantic, sorry. Both pickups. And bridge. And in the between position with the out of phase. Drive. Okay, one volume, one tone, super simple. Although a Telecaster only has 3 different tones, mine now has 4 different tones because of the out of phase. But although it only has 3 different tones, it is probably the most versatile guitar I own, because the 3 different tones are really different. If you have the bridge pickup, the neck pickup, and the bridge, then the middle, you have 3 different, completely different tones. With a clean channel, it's easier to. And this middle position is my funk position. Or if I want to get it really funky, I set it out of phase. It's really out of phase. The neck pickup with this Lindy Fraley neck, it's not as jazzy as it is with the nickel cover, but we can get there with tone. So. So it's a jazzier feel. And with drive, it's one of my overdrive rock and roll guitars of all time. Because with the bridge pickup you can get it really jangly, really not that much overdriven on 5, for example. Or if you put it on max. It really cuts through the mix. It's a really great guitar. If you even, let's turn on the red channel on the Royal Atlantic. And you have all the three pickup positions are great for overdrive. So the neck. Middle one. Tom Morello usually plays a lot of songs with a Telecaster on the neck position, not on the bridge as it was supposed to be. Neck. It's fatter on the neck, and this is one of the many reasons I love the Telecaster. It's super great sounding. It's a lot less recognizable as a Strat. So the Strat, you will immediately know it's a Strat, especially in the in-between settings. The Telecaster, I think it stays in between a Les Paul and the Strat because it's single coily, but it has a lot more bite, a lot more mid-range than a Strat. Probably because it's made of ash, the body's made of ash, which is a more mid-rangey wood. The bridge also helps a lot because the strings are attached to the bridge and they are through body attached to the bridge. The bridge is connected, this huge surface connected to the body, so it translates a lot more resonance into the body. I don't really know why, but the Telecaster really sounds fatter and fuller than a Strat. So it has a little more balls, but it can be really gentle. It's a matter of taste. The volume works really great. It doesn't have any treble bleed, but it works perfect. And I have not enough things to say about this guitar. I really love it. It's one of my trusty companions. It's been with me since 2004 too. So I have it for 13 years. I've used it in a lot of records. The latest Budda Power Blues record, which is called Blues Experience, it's a lot of that record was done on this guitar. Between this guitar and the next, it's almost all the record. And it's a very special guitar. Although I've tried a lot of Telecasters American Vintage, and they do not come even close to this one. So it's really a dear instrument, but unfortunately Fender is not really great with consistency, and guitars are really different one from another. It happens with a lot of brands, but this one is really one of my dearest guitars. Well, that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the show. I hope this has been helpful to you. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe the YouTube channel and share it with the world. We'll see each other next week. Bye bye. Thank you so much.